So, last time.
It's 'cause it's burning,
Last
I'm
time
sorry.
you all decided to go back in through the warp. The last expeditionary force came back, saw the generator, decided to continue on to see what they could find because they need to find the arc jumpers for the generator. So the generator itself, you found it. It has several slots similar to plasma cores that you need to find. These jumpers allow it for it to reboot itself and return on. You need to find a total of 4 of them that were further down the hall. You got inundated by a long hallway full of moss and chaos moss, where Vexel Gamma went down, as well as Richter and Samuel. Sorry, not Richter. Samuel and Leocid and Heritol. Everyone went down it, got fucked up, came back, rinsed, repeat, had a whole session around it, and then through the power of Nurgle, Divine Sense, and otherwise, Leocid was shunted to the warp. Now, as Leocid was shunted to the warp, he was sent there as a sacrifice for Nurgle, and he was then sent to the Garden Planet. Upon touching down in the Garden Planet, he was able to scout out the hazardous environment, use his training that he had as an Inquisitor, and go to battle. While he was a Calibanite Jaeger, he did have experience within the harshest of harsh conditions, and Caliban fucking his ass over multiple times. Where Nurgle slayed him, tried to slay him with beasts, or send out different things, he was able to skulk and hide in the shadows. He refused to take Chaos's aim and refused to take blessings from them to navigate the garden. And after long time, at the very end of that game, we had that Vexel had come back and become an angel of Nurgle, that Heritol had refused but ultimately caved into Nurgle and got his face removed for it, so now he's a talking skull on a body with, ghostly flames and such as a psyker. And Samuel got out of it spot as clean, but is scarred for life. And now, the newest team comes into play, where we have Eredrim, Catherine, and Crud. Catherine, you had previously come back with, what was your old character's name, Keith?
That was Kristoff.
Kristoff and Catherine. So Kristoff and Catherine, you had come back from a mission that you were going on a strike mission for the Inquisitor, specifically to scout out an old mine where you had gotten some orcs that were infesting the area, and you killed them off, and you managed to beat them back with several orc war mechs and mech boys and weird boys, and you managed to retrieve the supplies. Those supplies allowed you to push in with Crud, who was able to resupply, and you're all freshly stocked. Eredrim, you came back after a horrible demon incursion way, and by the Emperor were brought back anew. And as you stumble across this area, Eredrim, as you come back to the previously hallway where this all took place, every one of you can see there was a scorch mark on the ground. Rituals burned into it with hollowing voices echoing down the halls, ghostly spirits and aberrations melting between the brickwork, as you can see and feel that something catastrophic happened here. And as you return, you see a spark of blue and purple and pink as it ripples and it roils. And Eredrim, I need you to make me a conviction save.
You got it. Conviction. Righty. Okay, we have a 3.
Okay. So, as you use your conviction, you can feel a spirit kind of reaching out, something that's trying to claw its way out, and then, for the briefest moment, you resist the temptation to shut the gate as you reach out your hand, and another touches yours, and you pull through, and out comes Leocid, covered in all horrific, chaotical spawn. He is ripped out from a gate in the rift of the warp left over, with the last little bits of remnants of energy that was still lasting here, as the flickering flames of the candles are snuffed out and the last bit of psychicness has been burned away. You manage to resist from that chaotic touch cursing you as well. As Leosid, as you come out, you are aged by about 15 years. You have spent about 15 years of your own life within the warp, battling against Nurgle's rot on his garden planet. And because of it, you are mutated, much to your own chagrin. And I shall list those mutations in the expedition chat. But while I'm doing that, continue on.
We want to go north or west?
Yeah, as Lucid comes out of gets pulled out of the warp. Excuse, Wassenturfen. And instantly he freezes since it's been 15 years. He looks around and he recognizes Crud, and he's in relative shock right now.
Crud kind of just leans down and gives his best buddy a hug because he missed him. Didn't know he'd ever see him again. Alright, do we want to move north?
Well, hold
or
on.
west?
Let the
Oh, go
character
ahead.
moment breathe.
Breathe.
You give him a hug, and as you give him a hug, you realize that he feels different, thinner, slimmer. He doesn't feel quite as stocky as he used to be, and you look at him, he has a bit of stubble and beard upon his face. His eyes look a bit more worn, he looks more battle-torn than you last saw him. And the Inquisitor lets you hug him. Let that say something.
Leosid's still in shock, and like him being hugged right now by an Ogrin is the least of his concerns right now. He's just looking around, just taking in the moment. Like, is he actually back? He's still death gripping his power sword.
Leo said, what did Frone's names happen to you?
He looks at Eardrum. Eardrum, is that how you pronounce it?
Aerodrome.
Eardrum. He also looks at Eardrum. He was like, I've been in the warp for a long time.
I can see that.
Don't know how.
You're
Go back
still
here.
yourself. We have a mission to do. I was able to somehow bring you back. I still don't understand, but you're here. That has to count for something.
Yes. Just like that, huh? Leosid
You're
stretches out, backing away from Crud. Still suspicious of his surroundings, but he doesn't act out accordingly. You can tell how he inquisitively looks at everyone.
As you look around, you feel your mental begin to sway and toil as it has rotten away many years of your life. As you look at the halls and you see the grim world of Nurgle, the rotting sculptures and statues and buildings, the ever-changing forests and murkwoods of swamps. You look at the Ogrin and see only a plague Ogrin holding a twin barrel to be pointed at you, similar to what he is holding. You see a Sister of Battle, where instead you saw the many number of his soldiers clad in pustulating armor, and you look back to see a knight standing there with two twin blades, and all that you see is the death cults and the assassins that would try to hunt you down. And as you sway between your visions, roll me a conviction save.
Absolutely. That would be a 6. Yeah, 6.
Okay. You manage to push it back, those thoughts and feelings back into your head as you restabilize yourself. You're on solid ground. You can feel the steel and the coldness in the air, hollowing between the hallways. You look around to see the hallways are narrow, just as if you remembered before. You look back to see the old ritual site to where you remember it, getting raised up, your soul and body snatched by Nurgle, and as the visions flood back, you're in the exact same spot you left 15 years ago of your time. But it seems like it's only been mere moments here. As the time dwanes on you, it feels like it's been 15. It's been 15 for you, but it's been mere days here.
Leosid walks up to Aerodrim. You're gonna have to help me with this, Nox.
It's
Aerodrim.
Aerodrim. It's Aerodrim.
Aerodrim. Okay, cool. I got it. Walks up to Aerodrim and Crud and be like, how long have I been gone? Where's the others?
Mental legs go boom.
I was
Yeah.
back at base camp.
Leosid looks at Catherine. And who are you?
I'm a sister of battle. Who are you?
Interrogator Leosid. I've been gone for some time. Of the Ordo Hereticus.
Can I give a tip?
Yes.
So, you're a sister of battle, but of what order? You would go to your character and look in your description. It's down at the bottom. That's usually a common way they would describe themselves. I am Sister Catherine of the Order of the Sacred Rose.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm very new to this, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, it's fine. It's
Fine.
fine.
Otherwise, the attitude in your introduction is very well warranted. You're usually a religious zealot and find warpcraft of anything kind of just weird. Putting it lightly.
What the hell was that?
I heard a thud outside or upstairs. Sounds like it's upstairs.
Oh, it's the walrus coming down the steps. Never mind.
Sacred Rose. Noted. Leosid says and turns to Crud. Oddly enough, it's good to see you, mutant or not. It's good to see Slavin. And just sighs and takes a step away and looks around, takes in the moment.
Okay, I got your new little abilities you came back with.
Abilities.
in expedition chat. Because you're a human that survived the warp and came back in the Emperor's name, and doing so for that long, you've gained some perks across your time in service. Agony of the Emperor. When you fall, by the way, these are all in the expedition chat, so if you want to copy them to your character, feel free. Agony of the
Absolutely.
Emperor. When you fall to 0 wounds, you revive with 1 instead. For the first time, you gain an ED based upon the number of missing wounds you have for a 1 time per session. Suffering of the Lost. Resist warp powers by gaining a +4 ED to them due to your suffering. Fated Blade. When you slay a demon with your sword, it becomes a beacon of light, and you gain a +1 ED to hit rolls. Each enemy slain after this adds +2 ED stacking onto them.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And then Corrupted Rosette. You can channel faith-based abilities through your Tattered Rosette that you found. You can select 1 faith-based ability that you can spend charges on by using Wrath Dice.
Cool. Didn't take me a minute to get used to the new abilities, but I will. It's pretty cool.
They sound pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, this is.
Oh,
Who'd
Who
we
left?
lose?
I'm back. I was talking shit to Talus for 0.2 seconds while you guys were having an interaction.
Yeah, so my character has a corrupted rosette now.
yes.
Interesting. Where in the warp how did he come across this in the warp?
You found
Because
it
he
on
didn't
Nurgle's
have one.
planet.
Yeah.
You found it on the corpse of a different Inquisitor.
Oh,
Better to make use of it than not. It doesn't really look like a rosette anymore. Only an Inquisitor member would know it's a rosette, but it can't help you in any regard of that Inquisitor nonsense because it's corrupted to all fucking back. It's covered in
It's like
moss and it's twisted. The metal's green and painted over, and it has
it's
a
like half
reeking,
rusted, and
half
then, like,
rusted,
half
and
regrown.
yeah, it has
So
like a
it's like composite. It's just weird. It's just weird.
like how do you put it? Like, imagine the Inquisital eye, right? The top part of the eye is rusted and the bottom part looks like it's constantly melting. But as soon as it melts down a drip, you see that it's just always melting. But it doesn't make it any less. It doesn't take anything away from it. And when you try to look for where it melted to, like it dropped away, it fizzled and then reappeared on the piece of metal. The left and right of it have weird vine growths on it that you try to break away and just regrow over it. And the middle part of the skull has like kind of like moss and overgrowth on top of it, where if you try to wipe away the grime, it kind of almost smears and then gives you like a stain that burns of an acrid acid.
Yeah, and once in a while you'll see Leosid scraping off the moth and growths of the rosette with his knife. Yeah. All right, I got that onto my character sheet. Yeah, I'm good to go. I'm just kind of looking it over periodically, getting used to my new abilities, and Leosid's just taking in the sights at the moment. Just kind of trying to understand what relaxing a little bit is.
Now, Crud, you bring up, do you wish to go north or west? You came from the west, so you want to go north.
I've got my Bulgrin mace and shield out. Ready just to slowly push in with the shield up. Kind of want to peek into this room.
Okay. You peek into the room to see there are 3 caskets in front of you.
Oh god.
And on these caskets are terminals.
Hmm.
Why is that? What the fuck?
Crud no good with buttons. Fingers too big.
Leo sighs and walks up to it.
He's still changing stuff up really quick.
There
though.
we go.
Okay, yeah. I believe his tech is 6.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Mine's a 1. Can you imagine I got a fucking crit 6 on that shit? That'd be funny.
Leo Sid walks up to Crud, sighs. Oh, no, I'll get the door.
I'm afraid the God Emperor has bestowed my intelligence and technology to Faith instead.
So who wishes to
Breath of fresh
interface
air.
with the machines and the cogitators?
Yeah, Leo Sid will roll. Down, open.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have the highest, I believe.
Yeah. Natural 1. Or a or 4. Leo Sid kind of look. Oh, go ahead.
No, continue. What were you gonna say?
Yeah,
I would be
Leo
willing-
said looks at the cogitators. It's been a long time. Leo said doesn't know exactly 15 years, but it's a long time, and he just he like takes a minute and he just stares at it instead of doing anything.
So, as you stare at it, Leo Sid, you feel the flood of memories wash back. That wretched cogitator, that wretched steel, that wretched fucking Scutari, and then you just spiral into anger. And as you clutch your sword more and
Okay.
more, you swing and lash out against the wall as you cut your blade into it with a buzz of a it slices through the rockcrete. And then you begin to calm yourself down. You can look at the terminal, and you've regained your composure. Briefly looking over them, you see they aren't locked.
Leo Sid just taps it, opens it, and backs off. Takes a minute.
As you tap the button, it is a sarcophagi, and it goes as it opens up, and the cogitator says, Fresh acquisition acquired. Arc transistor. Newly charged. You are free to remove the arc transistor.
Would you like Big Man to carry it?
To give you an
Yeah, you
idea,
guys can-
They're the size, each one is like the size of like a twin link.
Twin Link stubber.
Yeah, it's about the same size as the power core in SM2.
So probably recommended for big man to carry it.
Where are we carrying it to?
Got to take it all the way back to the generator along with us.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't know if
What
we want to
about
be
them?
encumbered by this thing for while we try and collect frickin' 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, Leo Sid's fighting his demons right now. Well, his fighting himself, not actual demons. But
So then Crud gives Leo Sid the break because he knows he doesn't know too much, but he can definitely see in his friend's face that he's struggling right now. So Crud bears
yeah.
the burden of picking it up and taking it out of the casket.
As you pick it up, there is a handle on it, and you pick up the iron handle, and it weighs like 80 pounds. Nothing, hard for you per se, but you lift it up, and then you lift the other one, and then there's a third one, and you lift up the third one, and now you're kind of like holding 3 arcing transistor coils that are ticking and clicking between each other.
Oh, sweet. All 3 of them. So now, am I encumbered by this or anything, or?
You aren't able to hold your weapon because you have to hold the 3 coils.
So I can set them down if I need to,
If
or?
you need to, but much like the Imperium and its shittiness, they're open wire coils, so setting them down could damage them.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so where was the generator at again?
The generator was over. I'll mark it from the darkness.
Because we found it, right?
Back towards the west. You see it over here?
Oh, the big green thingy right here. Got you. I say we go ahead and start trucking that way if we can. Just so that way Crud's not out of the fight and doesn't risk damaging these coils to start this place back up. Were these
Yeah.
turrets previously shut off, or?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all deactivated.
Okay.
Leo will sigh, shake his head, look around, and he'll walk by Eridrim and Catherine. Be like, Ecclesiarchy. Just get their attention and continue walking. All right, Leo Sid stops here. Takes in the moment. One of the moments before he went into the warp.
You guys gonna nose in? Do we want to RP anything? Right now, Crud's just kind of giving Leo Sid his space, so
Yeah,
he can.
Leo
He's obviously
Sid.
disturbed at the moment.
Yeah, Leo Sid stands in the doorway of the entrance of that hallway and gestures everyone by, and just grips his power sword and watches everyone closely.
Crud just is gonna keep on trucking back towards the generator.
Yeah, Leo said we'll be caboose for a minute until we have our next natural stop.
Cut left to screw it. I would assume this is a doorway right here.
Yep.
Right.
You
I'm
guys
gonna
tag
put
link.
those in here.
You see there's several slot endpoints similar to the plasma generators like an SM2 that you can put it in it.
Leo said if no one else helps him, we'll help direct his actions of setting these cores back in.
I just hold them and hand them to Leo Sid one at a time.
Do you want a tech check or we just do it?
Oh, you just do it. It's not that fucking hard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's on a
we
it
go about
has like a
setting
slide
them
rail.
up.
So you just like clamp, stick it in.
Yeah, no, I help Crud with that. Leo said helps him.
Crud's loaded enough weapons to know how to just slot this sucker in and put it home.
His intelligence check to try to not accidentally rip off something thinking it's a rifle to rack it.
Oh God, don't do that.
All right, power cores are in.
Yep.
Okay, as you stick all three of them in, you're still missing one.
So we need one more. Understood. Well, I guess we gotta keep going. Back the other way. Crud's gonna just come waltzing on through with his shield up.
Hey, Leo said's
And
gonna walk
keep
beside
on
Crud
moving.
as they go. Yeah, we can.
I think won't move. Here we go.
You eventually make it all the way over here again. You come down the hallway.
Yep.
And going down the hall over here, you notice that the hallway begins to twist just like it did before, Leo said. Begins to thin out as you feel your heart begin to race.
Leo said halts Crud. Halt Ulgrim. Leo said takes one step forward and he's gonna do a how would I go about checking for safety from the corruption? Just investigation. You want investigation or another
Sure,
skill?
you can roll investigation.
Yeah.
I don't know, baby.
6.
You look down the hall as you realize it's just in a warp illusion, as you resist it from your mind and it clears up completely. The cacklings of demons coming back at you.
Leo said sighs and continues. Gestures everyone forward as he takes 5 steps and remembers he has a company with him now. And he stops at this doorway.
You
Waits for everyone
see
else
a
to catch
power door in front of you.
Well, like a power field.
No, a power door. Like a metal power door.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I would assume since the generator's not on, the door is not powered, or
Yes, the door is not powered with the power not on.
Yeah, can Leo Sid stick his power sword by the door? How can I phrase this? By the door locking mechanism and flare his power sword and hit the open button real quick to see if it works.
Roll me a. Hmm. 1 minute.
Oh, this opens up a new avenue of picking locks.
I want you to roll me a cunning.
Oh god. All right. Natural 6, baby. 1.
You slice the locking mechanism in half. It didn't open the door. It just made it so you can't press the button.
Does it at all disable the lock?
No, because it's not powered.
Damn.
Human, you think you can open the door with your brute strength?
Yeah, let Crud through. Let me try and rip this thing off, rip this thing open, or at least try and open it up enough for us to get in.
Leo said helps get a bonus die on your roll.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
All right, athletics is a 7 plus 1 from Leo Sid. That would be 2, 3. No crit. Or do you guys think I should spend a wrath and fucking re-roll it?
It's up to you, my friend.
Yeah, I look, you want to spend a wrath and re-roll that really quick. I feel like I can do better on that. That's
4.
technically a 4. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go with the 4 then. No crit.
How it goes sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes I blow all 4 wrath dice in one roll, re-rolling.
Do you want to roll a wrath to re-roll it or no?
He did and got
I
a
did.
4
I already
instead
did
of a
one.
3.
I'm not gonna re-roll it again. So I'll just go with the 4 strength or athletics. I mean.
Wait, what are you doing?
Trying to rip open the door and so we can get in there, or try and open the door in some manner utilizing my hulking muscles.
So you rolled your athletics, and then you rolled a wrath again,
Yes.
and it
So
didn't
it
fail.
was
So you
went
want to
from
do
a
a near
3
declaration?
4 no crit.
Oh, yeah. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, 4 rips the door open as you
Let's
force
go.
the mag locks open, and you hear a screeching as it and opens it up.
Nice. Krug kind of pokes his head in with the shield up, wondering what's in here.
More coffins. But only one with a cogitator.
He had to roll a tech check last time. I'm not gonna be rolling a tech check because I only got 1 on that.
Yeah, Leo Sid's just watching the ecclesiarchy around the corner. Krez unsupervised at the moment.
Krug's gonna walk up to it and poke the screen just to wake it up.
Roll me a tech check.
Zip.
You
No
flick
crit.
the screen and it cracks a little bit.
Fuck. Okay, Krug's like, oops.
It
Backs the
did
fuck
wake it up though, and it says error damaged.
Fuck.
Leo Sid walks up to Crud and says, "Go around the corner and watch the ecclesiarchy." Leo Sid walks up to the
Krud pushes up to
cogitator.
watch the little ones.
Yeah, Leo said we'll do a tech check. 6. I've been rolling pretty good with no crits so far. Usually I just crit sometimes. It's either a 1 or a 6. It just seems relatively normal. It's
Her and I
weird.
played. She was sitting there rolling crit 6s half the fucking time, dude, and it was ridiculous.
Okay, you manage to pulse upon it, and you realize that the screen's just cracked. You smack it again as you break the glass on it, remove the glass, and underneath is like the fragile screen, and you kind of just tap your finger lightly and press upon the jelly screen, which then opens up the casket.
Leo said, is it the reactor nodule?
It's the last arc module.
Okay. Leo said, hollers to Crud. Here's the last one.
Fred snags it. You said they were 80 pounds each?
Yes.
It's just, yeah. You got one of them this time. It's the last one. Leo said, might be a deja vu moment. Suddenly yells, Ecclesiarchy, as he walks by and continues walking.
Just get that.
Oh, your character's jaw isn't broken anymore.
No, the Emperor's
Different-
mended my flesh.
Is a different character now.
You've been born renew.
Yes, you could say that. You seem haunted compared to the person I knew previously.
Aren't we all, but we don't even realize it.
The Emperor have given me a second chance, so has he you.
Leo said remains quiet.
Why can't I?
What's the matter, Keith's wife?
She's
I was
having
gonna-
issues with her shit.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me drag it.
Refresh the page will help sometimes. Most of the time.
Big man slots in the last coil.
Okay, so as you slot in the last coil to the machine, you see that a terminal pops out the side. Click. And as it clicks, it says to you, "Access granted by the Omnissiah. The motive force flows. Initiate Arc-Wheel reactor."
Leo said
Crud's
take
not
a
the
step
brightest.
back.
He kind of learned his lesson from last time, and he's not going to be going near the terminal. He's just going to come out and watch the hallway.
Mhm.
Someone's got to do it.
Oh, well, okay. No, I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
Does anybody else want to give it a shot?
I'll
Or am I?
give it.
Or as Leo
I'll
said, the
go
tech
for it.
guy?
As long as you don't have one.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Protect.
Roll your tech, Athlon.
Tech check.
You got it.
Give a tech of 4. You're doing the total, not the base.
Oh,
I'm using a
Do it.
raft to re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh, he's got 2. Fuck.
It happens.
Great.
You look at it, you grab it, and you kind of like lift it up a little bit and realize you snap a wire from it by accident and then let go of it, which smacks it down and dislocates the wire that's for the screen. Negative optive feedback needs restoring.
Damn aerodrome.
All right. Leo said we'll walk up and kind of side eye Aerodrome and go to the terminal and do a tech check to try to fix it. This is going to be a natural 6. No.
No, it's still
I
not
got
a
a
bad
4.
roll though.
What did you get total?
4.
You restore the wire to only to realize it's just a switch that says on or off.
No. I flick it on, I guess.
Access granted by the motive force. Let it be redeemed. And power is restored. I'm going to place you all in here so I can do the trimming on the shadows and not have your stuff get fucked up. So as that power is restored, oh yeah, I don't do the trimming yet. You need to go back to the arc reactor so that the actual power can be turned on, the arc reactor being back up here.
All right, we go ahead.
Is that?
I'm not going to have
this, or
you
is that
walk all the way
this?
back over there because that is... So I'm just going to trim, but to save on time, I'm not going to have you walk back over there because you're going to be walking back here anyways to explore.
Okay.
Fast forward, we made it back here.
But one of you turns on the switch. Who wants to flip that power switch?
I'll flip it.
You flip the power switch as you turn the machine on, and you restore power. And so now the power is getting restored to the places that you've been.
Yeah. And during our walking montage, Leo said looks to Aerodrome and Crud and asks about the sister of battle, if she can be trusted or not.
You doubt the ecclesiarchy? Leo said.
I doubt the weakness of Terrans.
I see. Have faith in the God Emperor, though.
It's better than the alternative.
Again, Crud's not the brightest. He doesn't know too much about them, but he does have a decent sense of character. Crud trusts her.
Catherine can roll a check to see if she overhears us, because Leo said we'll try to do it without her knowing.
So what would that be?
Awareness?
Yeah. Let's say awareness, right, Afflin?
Yep.
Three. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a very high DC, Leo said. It's kind of like whatever, you know. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you overheard this, I guess, yeah.
Now you gotta chime in. You overheard us sitting here talking about whether or not you should be trusted. You're pissed. You snap around on him. Why shouldn't you trust me? I am a daughter of the Emperor.
Okay, but now you say that, Catherine.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you trust me? I'm a daughter of the Emperor.
For the same reason I can't trust a lot of things around here. The warp does odd things to every individual. May your faith continue to protect you if you're not already corrupted.
Jim glances at Leo Sid immediately after he says that. Watch your tongue, Leo Sid. I pulled you back from the brink. You saw my body was destroyed, and yet I was given new flesh. We have a mission to uphold, and I won't have this bitterness be impeding our directive.
Neosud nods. I agree, but you also can't be too careful. Seems we're at an impasse.
Yes.
Crutch is just blocking the door at this point, letting the people talk. He doesn't know what to say. He has a mildly troubled look on his face. He's sitting there like a chubby thinker statue with his fist to his chin while he watches the hallway.
I want you to roll me an intelligence check. See how much you think about.
What is my
Me or
actual-
crud? Oh no, crud.
Okay, so that would be intellect, right? That
Mhm.
is.
Goes down 7 dice.
Yeah, right? The smartest fucking ogre in ever.
Crud is a very intellectual.
That's fucking
Uh-oh.
great fail.
You try to think, but nothing comes about. But then you wonder, what is think? Think is word. Does word think mean thing? Thing of think can think of thing. Word is
Leo
think,
said,
and thus think is thing. But no word of
Yes.
think.
looks over to see Crud picking at his ass and shakes his head. Anyway, let us continue.
Don't mind me cackling like a fucking hyena. Crud's gonna just slowly head back the way we were going. Shields up, maul out, ready for it.
Same thing. Leo blocks the way, waiting for everyone else to pass.
So now these things are done for, right? These caskets and stuff. There's nothing else in those.
There's nothing else in
worth
there.
we can't
So-
search those. Got it.
Before you go down that way and waste your time, you have two different options that you can, you have the force gate that's over here that you weren't crossing beforehand that leads to another area. You can cross the warp tainted storm to get there, or you can go over here, and you still have ways you can get across to here. I'm just saying, instead of going up and around to an
Sure.
empty room, that you could. There's different ways to get different places.
You
But
guys
if you
wanna,
want to go up there,
do-
you can check it out. I'm just saying.
No, you're not wrong. Do you guys want
I
to try and explore this one spot over here, or?
I think we would naturally, how we're going, would do a quick little montage and look at the empty room to see what it offers.
Okay.
Leo would be in the caboose because he waited for everyone to pass.
Crud's got his shield up, just kind of peeking in, looking through the slot of it. And it's just an empty room.
Leo eventually catches up and
Passageway all the way on the other side.
rolls an investigation check. 3.
Your
Is it in fact
investigation check comes back with a chest. It's in part of the room over here.
All right. Yusud walks up to the chest, and you want another investigation check to check it out?
If you want to check for its traps, if it has traps, even.
He sees everything.
It is indeed trapped. It's trapped by 3 mines all around it.
With a natural 6 and a total of 7, can Leosid defuse them?
You can. You managed to defuse the mines.
All right. What kind of mines are they?
They were Nergalite gas mines.
Leosid takes them and puts them off to the side right here where my marker is.
Okay.
With caution. And opens the chest.
Crud's been farted on by too many chests, and he's kind of just chilling behind his shield, waiting.
So, you open up the chest to, inside of it, find a supply of corpse-starved rations.
Leosid instantly takes one and okay. Let's see. Would it be conviction to see if he doesn't gouge on, like, start feasting on a can of corpse
You
starch?
would start feasting immediately.
It's been
Up to
15
this
years
point,
since you've ate, homie.
Up to this point, you have been eating nothing but rot slop, where you found fresh kills of beasts that have died and eaten carrion meat, or food that you could find of scavenge that wasn't too warp tainted.
Oh yeah.
This is
we'll
this is
eat a can of
unfiltered starch.
cornstarch.
You immediately, you just rip a can as you just start inhaling it. You don't care that it's dry, that it's dusty, that, you know, it kind of tastes like dehydrated tuna in a way of like texture, because like you normally add water to it, but it doesn't matter. You just scarf it down.
Well, I've never dealt with dehydrated tuna. Oh, interesting concept. Yeah, no. Leosid
Like,
hammers on it.
Imagine like a protein powder with just a little bit of moisture, so like it's kind of like just like a mushy, dry clump.
Clay.
Yeah, like kind of like a dry clay.
He's eating Play-Doh. Kind of like, oh, he's eating clay right now.
It has the texture, it has the coarse texture feeling of coffee grounds, and it has the consistency of Play-Doh.
Oh.
It's Play-Doh that's been rolling around in dirt.
It's a bit like a sludge, but a very dry sludge, if that makes sense.
Saying, I know what Play-Doh tastes like, at least.
Was it blue or red?
I was a kid once.
Was it blue or red, bro?
I probably tried a couple flavors as a kid.
I think every kid ate Play-Doh. Come on now.
I did not.
With your ADHD ass? Yes, you did.
I did not. I was the dumbass throwing it.
Oh, you were eating the paste. Never mind.
All right. Oh yeah. So Leos is just eating in front of everybody.
You know what? Crud walks up, sees Leo Sid just munching down on a can of what looks like some kind of sustenance. He doesn't really give two shits. He's just gonna plop on his ass right next to him and kind of munch a can with him. Care to join us?
For an
Catherine's
ogren,
gonna
you just
come
kind
up.
of rip the tap off and just hold the
You
cane up
just grab
in one gulp,
the top
just like,
of- shoot it back like a shooter.
yeah. Like how I drink Campbell's soup.
That's what I do
Catherine,
during storm duty.
you, as a member of the Sister of Battle, you don't eat corpse starch often. While you do have rations, the Ecclesiarchy's rations are a bit higher in quality. They're more like dried meats. So, like, while you have corpse rations, yours isn't like corpse starch. It's more like a dried. It's a more processed version that's like higher grade, higher quality. You can eat it. It's just not the preferred one, but food is food. Would your character eat it, or would you pass, knowing that it's been in a Nurglite infested, warp tainted area?
She's gonna go ahead and pass.
Considering that Leo said thought it was a great idea after his warp incursion expedition to say, it couldn't be too bad compared to what he was eating before. But yes, to somebody who hasn't been in Nurgle's garden, I guess it's very distasteful, especially to somebody that has access to real food. At least the best representation in the Warhammer universe.
I'll pass as well. It's not that I am not hungry, more or less, I am fasting. I also do not want to risk corruption. I rather have my senses not dulled by the need of sustenance.
So in the top right of your screen, Airdrum, you would see a Leosid approves. Or was it the left? It's the left part of the screen. Leosid approves. He finishes the can and just like starts piling corpse starch cans into his bag.
Crud snags one more and just shoots it back too for good measure. And says, well, suit yourself. More for me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. We continue onward.
Out of
Alright, yeah.
character and genuine question, do we want to go, which way are we wanting to go? Are we wanting to go through that warp shit? Or do we
I'm
wanna try
suggesting
and-
that we go back here because I
Okay.
believe we unlocked safe travel along
Yes.
here.
A Geller wall,
A Geller
Gotcha.
wall. Yep.
or the Geller bridge, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or we can just come straight up to here. I don't know which we were wanting to do. I can't remember which way we were trying to go, if it was up here or over here. Or we,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
It's up to you guys. I'm down for whatever.
We've got two other people in here. What do they want to do?
I'd
So
rather take
for-
the path of least corruption.
Path of least corruption for sure. But now, as far as final destination, top right or over here?
Leosid looks at everybody, and gestures at a rough map that he has. Let's say he has a rough map, and you guys looking at the map.
Are you zoomed out enough so you can see his dot?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know how long I've been gone, but last I remember, there was a strong war presence in this area. Has that been dealt with?
Would that be a DM thing, or would that be something Krug can just simply answer and say no?
Would the guys know?
Yeah, they would know that no, none of you have. There's been no.
Because Krug's been in here.
Well, you all have. You're all briefed on the reports as you come in and out, no matter what team goes through here. So information is shared. No, there's been no killing of a high-ranking demon or otherwise.
That blighted place is untouched, Leo said.
I would suggest we touch it and banish it.
So we don't even gotta try to cut through the warp taint. We can just literally just go up this way.
Yeah.
Well, I ask you, do you want to take on that mini boss that's in there, or no?
Yes.
Really?
Up
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
I'm fine with it if everyone else is.
out of character. It's up to you guys.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'd say out of character. This is combatant wise. I would say that we.
Let's remember our faith abilities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Crud just starts on trudging. Or do you
Alright.
want us to just kind of like fast travel it type of thing to where it's just dark up here?
Well, go to instead right here
Gotcha. So we'll kind of
before you enter that room.
All right. Crud's got the shield up, Maul waiting.
Yeah.
Nosing around that corner and peeking into this big room, wondering what's in here.
Leosid's going to be in the back, and out of character, I'm going to be selecting a faith ability.
Make sure you're on yours as well too. So if we get combat or something, we can remember it.
What's the best keyword for faith abilities, Aflin?
Well, you got to look them up in the normal talents. So, normally look up like Ecclesiarchy or Update Sororitas.
While I'm doing this, you guys are free to do checks and.
So you make
Whatever.
your way to the newest room that you found over here, as all the ways are lit up now. Upon entering the room, Crud, it's a large open room to what seems to be the entry point of a chapel, a built-in chapel. As you look around, there are the different pillars, which I will highlight for you, made of pure white, pristine marble. The marble pillars are of different heroes of the Imperium, some vanquishing demons, other being carved in with Xenos, some having orcs nearby them, different men and women of battle that have been either slain or otherwise been embroidered in marble. And then you see there is a cogitator right here.
Yeah, Crud's not the smartest, but he stays away from the cogitator from what happened last time. And he's gonna sit here and eyeball the and try and contemplate what the fuck these things might mean, if he can contemplate at all. And just eyeball the pillars, waiting for everybody to come back in.
What about you, Catherine and Eridrim?
I will shout up to Crud. Do you see anything, human?
A tablet thingy.
See.
Infotinator? No. Cogitator. Yes.
Ah. I turn back to Leo Sid. I believe you're up, Leo Sid. Unless
He said to wait,
I
so
will-
to go explore without him.
Yeah,
Go do some exploring.
at least for now. I can do a quick check if the guys need that.
I'd say why not let Catherine do it? If I remember, Catherine had a decent tech.
I'm sorry, I missed that. A decent what?
What's your tech check?
4.
You have a decent tech.
Okay,
You're a
so-
smart girly. As you walk into the halls here of this chapel hall, you see the different marble carvings, as I said before, but also more so do you see the cogitator, and you, because you have an ecclesiarchy background and a sister of battle background, look at it all and realize this is a chapel of the dead. A place where souls rest, a place where people can come to glorify them or saying prayers or to sit and pray to the emperor. And the cogitator is just a list of the dead. You don't even need a tech check. You just walk up to it as you turn it on and you flip through, and it's just a long list of the dead as it scrolls through bit by bit, highlighting the different names.
Is there anybody we know?
That would require further looking into, but
Gotcha.
it's like a long list of every person that's died in this underhive in the name of the emperor. It's a long fucking list.
So you're the one interacting with the cogitator.
Hmm?
One interacting with the cogitator. What do you want to do? Just leave it? Do you want to investigate it? What do you want to do?
How much faith do I have? Just one, because I have one faith ability.
You can only choose one faith ability, but you don't get a faith charge. You're choosing a faith ability so that you can use it with your wrath dice to spend on it.
Okay, cool. I think I remember you already saying that. Appreciate you repeating yourself.
It's kind of like a cantrip, or not really cantrip, like a magic item that gives you a spell.
Kind of like how I use dirty fighting half the time with Portiel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So, is there anything else that anyone wants to do, Airdrim? Or...
I'll probably, since it's a holy place, I'm probably gonna drop to my knees and pray to the Emperor for insight. Would I roll you? What would that be for? Will that be willpower, or what would that be?
Okay, repeat yourself.
So, since this is a holy place, I was gonna drop to my knees and pray to the Emperor for insight or any sort of.
You don't need to check for that. You just roll me conviction. Well, you do need to check for it. Conviction is the check.
Noted. Right? Natural 6 with 4 with a 5.
Oh my god, he did it.
Okay. So you pray to the Emperor. You drop to one knee as you hold down your head. What do you say?
O beneficent Emperor, grant me the sight and insight to continue this holy mission in your name. Grant me any glimpse of your golden light.
Okay. As you pray, you see all the everyone else, you see all the candles light up as your head is bowed and your eyes are closed. The candles light up as they flicker, as a bit of golden light begins to shine from the cogitator and the candles around it begin to bloom. And as you are given insight, as requested, you gain insight to the next room. In the next room, to where you are headed, there is a crazed demon with 4 pox angels at his disposal. He is corrupting the area. However, he is currently locked inside, as around him are holy doors that have been sealed. Power doors power doors that have been encrusted with holy oils and sigils. The demon is not able to break through them, nor able to pass them. He is trapped inside for that. Because of that, you could get the drop on your enemy, as well as there is a armory cache that is through the hall. This orange thing I have over here, that's an armory cache. And your vision is given back to you.
Good fucking roll, Knox.
There is a demon that is bound north of us, as well as there's an armory cache. The Emperor's provided me this insight to do as with as he wishes, to be his instrument.
I mean, out of character, I say that this is classic setup of the boss fight. May as well check it out as far as the armory cache.
I go up to standing again, walking slowly.
I'm back. Hello. Why is my screen black? I want my XP. Is your guys' screen okay?
I think you're in the wrong chat.
Wrong chat, girly pop. That's okay.
Sorry.
You-
I'm
It's
panic
all
mode.
good.
You're fine.
It's up to the other
Be
one.
gone, demon.
Okay. Now that my ears are done ringing. It was just the mic was so loud. Alright. Yeah, in character, Crud's still just sitting here eyeballing these columns. Just thinking that they're pretty. That's it. There's nothing else that he could really think of. They're just pretty.
Catherine does want to look at these.
You're the one that recognizes the room too.
Look at what, the statues?
Yeah, she's like looking at the columns and everything.
You see on this right one here, there is a man of an ecclesiarchy with two other Astra Militarum. They're fighting against Tyranids as they shoot down against a rotating stairway. As they're firing down, there's also Tyranids crawling from the walls coming from above. As they're firing in both directions, making a final last stand, scorching them from below. As you can see the depictions of them buying this time below and above them. Above them is the men being able to escape and seal the doors, and below them is the others who are able to make refuge. As you see, there's like men of refuge, there's wounded, there's people being cared for by hospitalers, as is sort of like depicting we are making our sacrifice in the middle to kill these Xenos from being below and above, that we might sacrifice ourselves.
A depiction of self-sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Very salamander-esque, fighting the fight for those who cannot. She's munching really quick. Give her a second.
You're fine. Take your time.
She's got some lemon chicken orzo.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
I was gonna say you could try and do something. You are a member of the ecclesiarchy like Nox. You could try and pray at or something like that. That's I would think opportunity for more interaction.
I'll let her pray, because I already did pray.
Oh yeah, 100%. I was just saying kind of like what you did because you guys are both members.
I think we should keep moving.
You done looking at the pillars?
Yeah.
Is Leo Sid back with us? Fred
Yeah, I'm
kinda
back.
peeks
I
around the
chose the
corner,
Emperor
looks at him,
Protects.
checking on him. Nice. Crud gets kind of curious, wants to go poke his head over in this room, wondering what's in here.
Leo
In
Sid
over here?
shows up.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay. You see a sealed blast door with several bolts in it. No way to access a panel of any kind, just a blast door.
No
So
window.
what-
no
what-
nothing.
What is this screen icon right here?
That's a cogitator.
The list of the dead.
It's a list of every dead person that's ever happened on this floor, otherwise within the Hav City, within the cogitator's limit and range. If you click on it, it gives like a brief description of the person that it knew, any biometrics, and then like how they died.
Crud had asked if there was anyone we had known.
You would have to search for them.
Yeah. Did something happen when I stepped up here, or can I walk back over to the cogitator?
You can walk back to the cogitator. Nothing. It's just a blast door. So if you wanted to get through it, you'd have to like find a way to
Do a
rip through it.
check or try to blow it open or something. Got you. Crud kind of wants to scroll through it and investigate it.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Somebody we remember. Crit 6?
Who did you want to search up?
Who did I want to search up? Samwell's dead, right? Or Samwell escaped?
Samuel escaped.
Who was the one that Crud had in the beginning bestowed upon that blessing? It was I think it was Nox's character.
It was Richter. It was Richter.
Richter. Crud misses Richter and wants to look him up.
Okay.
And he begs someone else to come
So,
over and get it for him.
as you type in the name Richter, Richter's dead, right?
I believe Richter is dead, yes.
Richter
You
is,
type in
is-
you type in the name Richter, and yeah, Richter turned into Eladrin, correct?
correct.
You type in the name Richter, and upon which you find death. It said 5 days ago. Death. Death type. Incursion of the warp. Death subtype. Incursion of the warp, bodily explosion. And it gives biometrics. And it says current whereabouts. Unknown. Sightings. Rumors have dictated that X person named Richter has been reborn through faith and lives on under a different name. Name inquiry unknown.
Crud's not very smart, but that's something he's gonna remember. Crud misses Richter. If no one else has anything that they're doing, I guess, yeah, we do continue the trip back up north, unless we want to try and blow through the blast door over here.
Leo said we'll walk up and see if he can, if this gives him any insight, if his inquisitor, his personal inquisitor that he works under, is still alive. What would I do? An investigation or tech?
What are you trying to do?
Leo said's trying to see if his inquisitor, not Radagar, but his original inquisitor that sent him on the task mission here, is still alive.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can search it up. Just roll me an investigation. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking.
All right, you're good.
Chilling.
You get a 1.
You search for his name, but there's so many different names. You search up the original Inquisitor. Do you remember the name? I think I texted it to you.
Yeah, I'm actually going there right now. Real cord, bog slick.
Okay. So, Real Core Bog Slick, you look through it, and there's a lot of different names with the letter R and Rail Core, Relic Cord, Rustin Cord. And there's just like, you look it up, and the tab opens to like 3,000 names. And opening up one, because it's a cogitator made by the Imperium, loads like a fucking XP computer. You tap it, you wait a minute, it loads for 5 minutes, it opens up the page. You wanted to load the next one? Great, you tapped it, it load the next one after a couple minutes and load to the next page.
Hey. XP was amazing Windows OS. All right, so Leo said, all right, can I roll a chance, something to predict chance? Because he will look through it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I would roll.
You could try to roll me insight.
Insight. Natural 6, 2.
Nice.
By the luck of the Calvinite.
So you make your way through. As you search up his name, you find his name, you load up the page. He is not dead.
It's not dead.
It says that his vitals have not been logged within this cogitator. Now, it states to you not within this cogitator, as it doesn't have a record on him, but the record that it has on him is 20 years old.
So Leo said chalks up that it's pretty much bullshit, and he moves on.
Fred just kind of goes and sits next to this pillar over here. Say there's like a, maybe assume there's like a little pew or something like that.
Wasn't there like a blast door or something like that?
There is a blast door. I was wondering if you guys wanted to try and make me have an attempt at ripping it open. I don't know. We don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
We can't see the window. There's no window, I mean. Sorry. So that's one vote yes. Do we want to try and rip it open?
Yes.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll help. Give you a +1. I guess it helps.
You want another athletics check, Evelyn?
Yes, but before we do that,
Yes,
we're
sir.
going to briefly unpause. So you're ripping a door open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
Theos is
assisting.
helping me adding another die on it.
Okay.
We said it
roll
was
me.
athletic.
Yes, athletics.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. No crit.
You tear open the blast door with your bare hands as you punch your fingers through them like a fucking can opener and just rip it off the wall. Like, you don't rip the metal, you just rip the dead bolts out of the wall. You pick the door up and put it down next to you. So there's just a
Big,
hole
strong,
in the
and
wall.
dumb. That's me. I'm a barge right on in with my shield up, wondering what's going on up in here.
Okay.
Would
Thing.
someone else like to do the investigation if someone has investigation? Catherine, what's your investigation?
It's a 4.
For?
What about
Take a whack at investigation. You might get dibs on some loot that your character notices.
investigate the room or something? Alright, 2. To investigate the room.
What'd
10
you
more
get total?
cans of cornstarch.
2. You find
total.
there is a... So, Catherine, that was you.
Mhm.
You search into the room, and with your basic ecclesiarchical knowledge, you manage to know that there is a chest beneath the floorboards. As you look over and you find that the floor is kind of cracked in certain places, you find certain markings. You feel it out as you find the hidden switch and open it up. And inside is a cylindrical shaft that is hosting and holding a sword. And I shall give you an image for this sword.
Someone may be getting a sick ass fucking melee weapon.
You found one of the Emperor's relics.
Jesus.
That's a good thing. Let's go. She's gonna be a saint by the end of this shit.
Power. You feel the power coursing through you.
The sword's name is Gold.
Simple. I like it.
I do like that.
What's it look like? It's over in Expeditions?
Yep.
That's a pretty sick sword.
It is a quad casting power sword.
Quadcasting? What's quadcasting?
A quad casting power sword, so if you don't know, a normal power sword has one sheathed power field on it, right? This is quad. It has one on each side of the blade, and then one on each side of the blade's hilt. So it has 4 separate power fields that course through it.
How's that work in the hilt?
So, normal power swords, you have the power sword hilt, and then you have the normal sword. It's an extremely sharp sword, right? You activate the button, the power sword field turns on, and it's inside the blade, so it turns on, and you're able to slice through it at a molecular level, right? The one on each side is the inside where the like kind of skull crosses are of the Inquisitor's seal. Those bones and crosses have inside them each individual cores that are powering this machinery. So on the right side of the blade, you have a power field. On the left side of the blade, you have a power field, and then on the hilt itself, where the hilt is similar to like the Star Wars lightsaber that Kylo Ren uses, there's a power field on the blade's guard where the wings are.
Oh.
So you hold this giant great sword and you slice through it, and someone tried to come at you. You parried it with the hilt, and it sliced the weapon in half because it's a power field.
You just got a sick ass fucking melee weapon, babe.
Yeah, I really like it.
Do you
nice.
wish to take it?
I do.
Okay, let me type it out real quick of what it does.
Now we know we need to invest in your weapon skills, son.
Does anyone else do an investigation check before Leo Sid walks in?
I'm good. I'm just gonna freaking. I was gonna low-key just walk over into the corner. If you want to investigate, go for it.
Eardrum, you want to do an investigation check?
I have enough weapons on me already.
All right, yeah. Leo Sid walks forward and pops an investigation. See if anything was missed. 2.
Okay, I will tell you if anything was missed after I finish this.
Of course. The faith ability messes with my EXP a little bit.
It does, but just give yourself enough XP to obtain one of them. Call it good.
That's a good idea. That works.
You see what it is?
It's the cube thingy, isn't it? I've seen those before. It's got like little clickers on one side and some other shit. You see? Yeah.
And it's purple. The little metal ball clicks too. Like if you click the metal ball. I'm a fidgeter.
You got time to fidget, you got time to work.
What?
$208. Gotta make sure I'm giving this thing the proper traits.
We had to bring in the ecclesiarchy to start mopping up some of this fucking corruption.
Am I annoying you?
Annoying who?
My
She has a
husband.
fidget toy out. And it's sitting there clicking. I have both earphones on though, so it doesn't really bother me.
I had a butterfly knife I was pretty bad with for a couple of years.
Pocket knives of any sort equal grown man fidget toy.
Oh yeah, I do that with my Leatherman once in a while. Mostly when they're new, though. I would say I'm more or less trying to break it in.
If you want to do any role play while this is happening, or just waiting?
Crud's just standing there in awe at the bright light of this fucking sword.
Actually, I already forgot your name. Fuck. Edwin. Edwin. How would you respond to
Adrian.
seeing a relic made by the fucking Emperor? Well, not made by him, but like made in the era of him.
A fine weapon, Sororitas. You are truly blessed to wield an instrument of his wrath.
Do you have a response?
You flourish the sword and pray to it.
That works. She would probably need help coming up with a prayer, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Could she do something like where she kneels with the sword, prays with it, and then maybe gets like a small buff off of it or something? I don't know. Some kind of an interaction out of it.
There is a few of them if you want me to link you one.
A what?
There's prayers. Here, I'll link you a prayer.
There you go.
I'll
I'll
like
just-
to read.
I'll just stick it in the expedition chat.
Yeah, you can scream it into the microphone. That's something a sororitas would do.
Literally just
Scream it?
Don't scream it.
like that.
Don't blow
Don't
our mic
actually
out.
scream it.
I am not going to scream.
Here's
But
a
say it with your
litany.
chest.
Here's a litany of devotion.
You gotta say it with your chest, though.
Well, Catherine.
So I was reading it first before I actually read it.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Her and I are both rather stoned at the moment, so she's taking her time, we'll say.
Okay. Love the Emperor, for he is the salvation of mankind. Obey his command, for he is the master of all. Heed his words, for he leads us through the dark. Praise his name, for he is the light that burns forever.
Little monotone, but we'll get there. As you kneel down and say your prayer, the flame ignites in a golden aura across the blade and then shines as the fields turn on as you hold its hilt. So, you have gold, a melee weapon. It is a strength plus 10 plus number of EDs based upon how much faith you have. It's a minus
Jesus.
4 AP. Its traits are blessed, brutal, agonizing, rendering, and power. Blessed is that if you're hitting a demon, I believe you already have the blessed trait on one of your other weapons, so you can copy it from there. Has the normal brutal, has agonizing. Agonizing is that for each wound it inflicts, it also inflicts shock damage. And rendering is, if I remember here correctly, rendering is when you shift an exalted icon, so when you shift into it, as part of the weapon, you can then add AP rendering to the attack. Meaning that for shifting into it, meaning if you shifted ED into it, you could access its rending 4, meaning that you would add 4 more AP onto it, making it a minus 8 AP. And its power.
What that is, it's the resilience, right?
Yes.
The AP drops the resilience number.
So that
try and
more
make
damage
sure-
gets through.
Gotcha. That's a pretty badass fucking sword.
And the effects of the weapon itself is when you cast a faith-based ability, the effect is channeled through the blade until your next swing.
Nice.
So if you were to use By His Will and then another one like Retaliation, both of them are channeled through the blade. So the one would increase your bonus die if you put bonus dice into it by 3. And then the next one is you return an retaliatory swing with a reaction, meaning that the next time that you would be attacked, the blade would auto parry, in a way.
Oh.
So now, in order to add that to her character, it's probably gonna have to go in the notes section, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
Because that's how custom stuff works. At least for the online sheets. You'll just have to remember that you have it. I'd recommend, when you do add it, to add the strength plus 10, meaning like go to your strength, your enhanced plus the strength number to give you the base damage, and then just write the rest of the notes.
Make it easier so you don't have to sit there and constantly check your strength stuff.
Yeah.
Can you imagine giving that to Crud?
The faith ability wouldn't work, but
No, but the strength, just the way the
You would-
damage works on that one.
He would use it as a toothpick. I swear.
I would grab it, pinch it between 2 fingers, and poke somebody in the eye with it.
I need you to know how big this sword is. It's not just like a great sword. It is.
As long as it is tall.
I
huh?
want you to know that when Crud looks at this thing, this is a great sword for Crud's height. It's like a one-handed sword for a Primarch.
Oh.
This is like a proper battle war sword.
Oh.
What are the name of those unwieldy swords that those Repentias have?
Executioner Great Blades.
Oh yeah, the one that Portil has. Or had.
There's a real life actual one called Executioner's Great Blade, which is twice the length of a claymore and weighs about 5 times as heavy, literally meant to chop off heads. It could fucking decap a horse with you just swinging it because it's heavy enough.
Yes, it
So with a
walks up.
strength of 6, you would be doing 16 base damage.
Yes, it walks up to Catherine and says, That's an interesting piece of archaeotech you have there. Would she revere it as like an artifact of like the Emperor himself, or
It's a holy relic.
how would she respond?
She just did.
Oh.
She pointed out that it was a holy relic of the Emperor.
Leo Sid's going to do an investigation check on it.
Okay. Your
4.
investigation comes back as she's a divine-willed individual of the Emperor, and she's able to hold the sword. The sword crafted not by his hands, but within his era when he was alive. Think of the weapon as like something of a relic that was maybe overseen by him. It obviously has enough holy power radiating from it that it's been staved off long enough as a relic of the Order, and if she's able to hold such a thing, it probably would have smited her if she was corrupted.
And Leo Sid's eyes, it was created by the universe's most powerful psyker.
Yeah. Created or overseen by him.
Yeah. Leo Sid nods and says, take care of it. And he goes back to his personal investigation check earlier. That was only a 2.
You didn't really find anything.
Alright, well, he just looks around and just kind of takes his 10 cans of cornstarch.
It's fucking funny. 10 cans.
Yeah, that's
Airdrum
cool.
right
Speaking
now
about
is-
that, go ahead.
Airdrum right now is just doing the sign of the Aquila, just looking at the blade, just awestruck by its majesty. As
Leo
it
Sid's
ignited.
leaving. Eating cornstarch.
Crud's absolutely fucking enamored by it, and he just reaches in just to like gently poke it.
Do you poke the hilts, or what do you poke specifically?
Like the flat of the blade.
Your hand stings as the power field around it rends your flesh off.
A light poke. So it's like I burnt the tip of my finger pretty bad, or what?
Yeah, like a second-degree burn.
Like I just picked up a hot ass pan like a dummy. Something
Yeah.
like that.
More
Gotcha.
so that it sliced the skin off with the power field and seared your flesh.
From the flat?
Yeah, because I said that it's a quadra field. It has fields on the side. It has 2 separate fields on the blades, which cross in the middle. So when you're putting into it, you're poking your finger into 2 separate fields going up the blade. So you just slice the tip of your finger off, and then it seared the flesh.
Cross section of it when you're looking at it would look like a plus sign when it was ignited.
Yes.
Got you. So my big dumb ass just cut myself on the freaking tip of my finger and
You're
singed
like,
it.
ow.
Ow.
Leo
My
Sid, with
motherfucking
more
fingers.
decency, is eating a can of cornstarch around the corner.
A little bit more decency. What's that
Everyone comes around the corner and Leo Sid's finishing it.
here? Gotcha. Krug quietly and politely asks if he can have a can.
Leo Sid will hesitate at first, but then realize the nature of an ogrim, and give him a can.
He just peels that sucker back like whenever you see those crazy videos of the guys who like rip the top of the can off of a beer can or something. Peels that bitch back and shoots it.
That would be.
I'd like everyone just to know, as soon as he peels it back and opens his mouth, you see you know how when you open up a can of beans that have been sitting for a while, it comes out in one pop sludge of the can?
Yep.
It pops out into your mouth as you slick it back, and one gulp, gone.
It's got like that little bit of fat congealed to the bottom of it.
Oh yeah,
Yummy.
that's how they're sealed, with a fat shell. That's what gives them the moisture, is the fat shell around them.
Oh yeah. Crowd's gonna start going ahead and just stop it up right here and post up, shield up.
Do you all wish to continue on?
Yep.
I'm down.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to try and copy and paste that to your notes section of your character if you haven't already.
I will.
All right,
Corpse
If we
starch,
all ready-
time 7.
it's time to create corpse starch.
I pull Leo set aside for a second. There is a great enemy in front of us. A false angel of the one which you were trapped. Be ready. Be vigilant.
Leo said puts away the can of corpse starch and looks to Aerodrome. Though formidable, don't drop your guard, but in the Materium, he doesn't hold nearly as much strength. And continues, just walks by him.
Okay.
Throws that out there.
Aerodrim, are you going to lead the party to the cache you saw?
Oh,
In your vision?
right. The one right here. How
Yeah.
do I...
Armory cache. Cusco's armory cache. Armory cache for Cusco.
Oh, because that wasn't the cache here. That was just another
No.
off.
This
So
is
there's
the
more
armor cache
shit.
up here. Yeah, there's more
so
shit.
there's more shit. So let's
This was just something he found. This was an armor cache up here that you found with your insight to the
Oh.
Emperor ahead.
Oh,
I just ripped a door open and there was something in there.
Oh, right. I see what you mean. Okay.
You ripped the door open, and you happen to have an ecclesiarchy member of the Sisters of Battle that was able to recognize the symbols and runes to find it. Lucky find.
Mm-hmm.
Without Catherine, you probably would not have found it.
Hell no.
So lead the way,
You
Aerodrim.
gotta remember it.
Will do. I'm gonna paint a sketch.
Oh.
One
Sorry,
sec.
I messed you up.
It's fine. Follow me. There is something else the Emperor has shown me. It is this way. A weapon to assist us in our quest.
As you go down the hallway, it smells more and more like a porta potty at the middle of a fairgrounds.
And they just realize it's Leosid.
God. Oh, I was gonna say, God damn, Aerodrim.
I want you to imagine a Taco Bell bathroom that's never been cleaned in a week, and it's been sitting there soaking in the hot, heating sun as their air conditioner was never cleaned.
Are you having issues moving, babe?
No.
Gotcha. You look like your character.
You come to another area where there is an armor cache afoot here. You see several scroll vials that are power locked, mag locked. And you see a terminal that was in your visionary sight, Eridwin. You instinctually move towards the area. You then feel your mind pulse for a minute as you reach your hand out, and then a phase distortion fades away as you reached past the illusion that was in front of you. You open up the terminal as the mag locks on the shutter doors unseal, revealing these up to... Let me just draw some for you.
I see.
Up to 5 of these shutter locks. When a person opens them, they will claim what is inside, as you have to submit your biometrics.
Fred's gonna be a gentleman because he heard a commissar say it once. Ladies first.
Alright, I'm gonna do a. What role would I do to determine whether Leo said would step forward, saying ladies first, or not?
Fellowship.
Fellowship.
Okay.
Crit 6.
Natural.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mind your manners. You could very easily say that you deserve to be first, or you could let a lady go first.
Yeah, and she's not Calvinite, so he goes first.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's a fucking ass. Yeah, he goes straight up to the first one.
Crud lets the other two pick first.
So you're picking first, Leo said?
Yeah.
Okay. You submit your biometric as you have to stick your hand in for a pinprick. Do you?
Yeah, he's caught off guard realizing he has to do that, and he does an investigation check.
Okay.
Natural 1, I'm going to spend a wrath to reroll that.
Okay.
Better.
Floor 2.
Your basic knowledge comes back that whatever's sealed behind here that needs a biometric means that it's tying the weapon to you or tying the armor or whatever to you. More so for probably logging in the cogitator, but also that someone of worth was able to claim such a thing, and it probably is tied to the security system, that if you're willing to tie yourself to the thing, that you're probably not trying to be a bitch and steal it.
Oh, okay. In that case, he puts his hand in.
Okay. Getting some weaponry shit.
Oh, you got some sick power armor.
Mm-hmm. Cross-dressing in sororitas power armor.
Oh, that'd be some shit. No, they'd cater it to a male because it's what the pinprick is, right? Oh no, it's basically.
Size, so.
Okay, I'm gonna pause while I make this. I want to know in order who each is doing each one. So we have Leo Sid doing one. So this is for Leo Sid. Who's doing the next one?
Ireland.
Airdrim, you want to pick the next one, or Babe, do you want to pick the next one?
I'll let her do it.
Got you. Babe, pick one.
Okay, Airdrim,
I will be right here.
Crud,
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
and who wants the last one?
Dibs, fuck it. No one said it fast enough.
Okay, Crud for the last two. So I'm going to pause, because as we unpause, I believe that is a good place to end our session here.